Excuse my face. I just got laid off from my job after 12 years, and it's bullshit. In 2023, my office closed completely. There's offices all over the place, but my physical location closed. And that forced us all to go work from home, and God forbid people are responsible enough to work from home.
I'm an almost 24-year-old who has given up on striving, I've given up on ambition, and I've given up on the American dream, and it has brought so much more peace to my life than I ever could have thought.
It feels like more and more people are just getting to that point where they just want to give up, whether it's just the job market, working, slaving away for companies that don't give a crap about you, ultimately to what? Climb a ladder or to prove something to yourself that doesn't really matter in the end. We all are just here trying to survive on this planet in this existence right now. But it feels like it's getting harder and harder every day. And I think technology also is leading to these frustrations people are having. We're going to discuss it in today's video, guys. So before we jump into things here, I noticed that about 60 to 70% of you are not yet subscribed. And if you find yourself coming back to the channel and watching more content, hit that subscribe button and let's dive into it today.
Excuse my face. I just got laid off from my job after 12 years, and it's bullshit. In 2023, my office closed completely. There's offices all over the place, but my physical location closed. And that forced us all to go work from home, and God forbid people are responsible enough to work from home. We did it for 5 years during a fucking pandemic. So slowly people have been getting let go. So I knew that it was coming eventually, but like my husband got laid off last year. It's been a whole year that I've still been hanging on. I'm so mad. Like, I'm not even sad. It was toxic. I needed to go. This is probably the best thing that could happen to me. But the way that the world is right now, how do you lay someone off after 12 years when they do so much work and have been nothing but loyal? I have a family, I have bills, and the icing on the cake is because I knew that this was coming. Starting in the middle of December, I think, I started applying for jobs. I have applied for 175 jobs since, I think it was December 19th. Today's February 23rd. 175 jobs. And do you want to know how many interviews I've had? None. I've been rejected with the generic email for about 50 of them, maybe. I don't know, it might be a little bit more. And the worst part is when I hop onto LinkedIn and I see those jobs being reposted. 175 jobs. I have a bachelor's degree in finance. I have worked in this job for 12 years. The previous job before that I was in for 6, and then they closed. So I came to the job that I just got let go from. I'm going to be 40 this year. Like this. This is terrible. So I don't know what to do. I've been unemployed for a half an hour and I am absolutely lost. I'm letting myself wallow today and then I have to figure it out. I know that eventually I will look back on this day and I can tell myself that it was the best thing that happened, because it will be. But right now, I am devastated and I'm crying on the fucking internet.
And this is why so many people are just giving up on the job market in general. Look how little companies care about you. Apparently they cared so much about you during the pandemic, really wanted to keep you safe. You can work from home as long as you like, stay safe. Then as soon as everything started to kind of go back to normal, go back to the office. And then you find out a lot of these companies only really wanted people to come back to the office to initiate mass layoffs. Unbelievable. That's what happened with me as well.
I'm an almost 24-year-old who has given up on striving, I've given up on ambition, and I've given up on the American dream, and it has brought so much more peace to my life than I ever could have thought. I've done a lot of research into neuropsychology, neuroscience, psychology, and anthropology, and I've figured out why I think this is. We are not naturally meant as humans to be living in a fast-paced, high-stress society where we get up and we go to an office and sit under fluorescent lights all day, striving for more money, striving for a raise, striving to get a better position, a higher up position at the company, striving to start our own business to make more money on the side. And I feel like, especially in this country, we're taught we can be anything we want, we can be super successful. People destroy their mental and physical health striving for things that are so unrealistic, but they try because they're fed the same line over and over again from social media, from all the lifestyle gurus on TikTok and Instagram, that if you just try, put your mind to it, you can be a billionaire, you can be famous, you can be an actor or whatever. And these are not things our ancestors, our brain is not meant for this.
I do think that there is some sense of leveling up that we have inherently in us. Let's go back to the whole simulation theory. When you're playing a video game, whether it's an RPG or something, whether it's even Diablo, let's call it Diablo since it's a very popular game, it's easy to draw from that. There is a sense of wanting to progress through the game, to try to level up, get more points, get more experience points. Kind of like a video game, right? Isn't it weird that we kind of inherently feel like that as well in this world? Like we need to level up constantly, almost as if we're striving and have some weird ambition that was put into us from somewhere else. I don't know. Just weird thoughts that I'm having right now as I'm listening to him explain this.
We evolved on the plains of East Africa to live simple, nomadic lives. Little, simple lives. And that is my new motto. I just want to live a little simple life and maybe be able to go on an occasional nice vacation once a year, maybe even twice a year. And that's it. I don't want to live extravagantly. I don't want to stress myself out and be tired all the time and have stress. And basically, living a little simple life has brought me so much more peace and comfort and content than when I was trying to strive. Because I think it's more natural. So I don't care if I'm never going to be rich. I don't care if I'm not going to go down in the history books. I don't care if I'm not going to make much of a difference in the world. I don't care. I just don't have it in me anymore to strive. I used to stress myself out on the internet, TikTok and YouTube, which is what I do for a living, hoping that the next video would go viral. And when it wouldn't, I would get a dopamine crash in my brain because I was hoping so hard. I don't think that way anymore. I post what I post and I leave it. And I don't think about it. I let it go. If it gets some views to make me money, great. If not, I don't care. I'm done striving. I could feel physical stress in my chest when I was striving for this, striving for that, striving to do well in school and do well in dating and, keep my appearance up. It takes a lot of work to make yourself good looking. Genetics are not a lot, especially if you weren't gifted genetically like most people and you had to do extra work of clothing and dieting and exercising and styling your hair to try to be as good looking as you can, and trying to start a little online business on top of that failed, and trying to work an in-person part-time job, and trying to make my parents happy, and trying to curate my life on social media to make all the assholes that I went to high school with think I'm doing well, and this and that. It's too much. So I want to live a simple little peaceful existence.
I definitely feel that as a YouTuber as well. Constantly you're focused on your analytics, seeing whether or not you're doing well, and honestly, that can really cause a lot of anxiety. That's why I've ultimately told myself one day a week, I put my phone down, turn it off for the entire day. I'm not allowed to look at it until the next morning, and I feel like that's been really good for my mental health, especially as someone who is an online content creator. And obviously you want to look at your analytics, look at comments, everything, all the feedback you're getting, and it really does affect your mood and sometimes makes you very irritable, especially if you're having a rough day. So I completely wholeheartedly agree with everything he said in the video. And if you agree as well, or maybe you have different points and stuff that you want to also chime in with, please leave it down below in the comment section, guys. And with that being said, I'll see you in the next one. Take care.